Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey, so what do you think? Do you think witch doctors are real? What about voodoo? You know, witch doctors and voodoo often gets associated with real magic, right? And so often I think magicians come out and we have this disclaimer that says, you know, what I do isn't real magic and I'm just, you know, an influencer, or I pick up on people's vibes, or I've learned to read people. But then when people start talking about voodoo, well, then they're talking about real magic. The trick today, letter V, is a voodoo trick. Uses a voodoo doll, uses needles, and a written prediction. Let's talk about it. All right, letter V from handy Altan and Tiju Magic. You can pick this up for about $30 from your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. What is letter V? Well, letter V is a voodoo doll trick, okay? You have a little tiny knit voodoo doll, and you'll get one, okay? And he's got the X's for his different chakra points already on his body, and you get the needles too. You'll actually get needles, and you show the spectator where they can put the needles, right? And they can choose, they can pick. They can pick where the needles go, and they can pick to use all the needles or some or just one. So once they're done, they put their last pin in. You'll then remove an aged parchment from a burlap sack, open it up. There's a picture of the voodoo doll with the pins in the exact place that you're expected to put them. The amount, the placement, everything will match. It's a prediction that was there before the beginning of time. All right, letter V. Let's say you pay your $30 to your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. What are you gonna get? You get a nice little box. Inside that, you're getting the knit voodoo doll. You'll get burlap bags. You'll get a written prediction to put it all down on. You'll get a blank prediction, should you wanna make your own. And you'll get pins, and yeah, you'll get a written instruction sheet. Is it what I thought? I didn't really even know what to think, because the trailer doesn't have any audio to it. It's all done to music. And the trailer is cut together so that everything doesn't necessarily happen like in one long sequence. There's no live performance. There's no live performance at all. And so I didn't know. I came to this with no expectations. How are the angles on this? The angles are okay, they're good. The only angly thing is the prediction right at the end, and that's magic that's happening facing you. Your spectators won't see any of that. Can it be inspected? Of course, the doll and the pins can be inspected, the burlap bags can be inspected, but the written prediction, I'd be kind of wary of letting them hold it. All right, so how is the teaching? The teaching's all done on a piece of paper, typewritten with no pictures, just written instruction, one-sided. There's not a single video. There's no, like I said, there's no live performance, no video teaching whatsoever. And really, you're kind of left with watching the trailer and how segmented that is, reading the instructions, and then just kind of figuring it out. So you're really getting just like bare bones instructions. It's not difficult. I mean, I've just told you the premise already, so you understand it. It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all, especially when you see the tools that you're getting. You're like, oh, okay, these tools, I got it. And so, yeah, it didn't take me long to figure it out, but come on. In this day and age, it's so easy to make a video tutorial. I don't know why they didn't include one. Is it well made? Yes, everything's well made. The prediction cards are beautiful. The little voodoo doll's fun. Of course, the burlap bags are fine. The only thing I took issue with was the pen that they give you to make your prediction. So there's a special pen they give you to make the prediction with. I didn't like theirs. Theirs smudges. And I didn't like that. And they even have a little disclaimer on their instructions, like if our pen should smudge, yada, yada. And I was like, no, let me try something different. So I actually had a different pen in my collection of supplies. And theirs is a fine tip. I had more of a fattier pen, and I found my pen worked better. So my pen worked the best. So I would say, if you get this, chuck their pen, or at least try their pen and see if it works for you. It didn't work for me. You can just run down to your grocery mart, stationery store, and get a new pen, and it'll work fine. How much practice does it require? It's totally self-working. You'll do all the setup in advance before you even come out, and then after the spectator does their thing, making your prediction match is easy. You're not coaxing the spectator at all. You're not guiding them. There's no equivoque. There's no double speech. There's no dual reality. They do really have a free choice about where they place the pins and how many pins they use. You're just going to make sure that your prediction matches, and it's not difficult at all. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? Letter V is a haunting little piece of voodoo that will leave your spectators on pins and needles. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? Like I said, the pen, I could have done without that. The pen was cheap. The lines on it were too thin. I didn't like how thin the pen was, and it didn't work. It didn't work for me. And like I also said, I really wish they had included a live performance or video instruction. Is it worth your money? It's $30. 30 bucks. And like I said, you're getting a little crocheted voodoo doll. You're getting a series of just standard pins, some burlap bags, and the written instructions, along with the prediction card. And like I said, they're going to give you a blank prediction card should you want to write your own mysterious message, right? You could make your own. Just get a Sharpie, a permanent marker, and just write out what you want to say. You could make it whatever. You could have it fit any story you want. You could build your own routine around it, but you know, that's kind of the beauty of this. There's no routine included. So you could really just make it whatever you want. But yeah, it's $30. So maybe read some other reviews, go out and see if anybody else has reviewed this, and then step back and kind of assess whether this is a trick that you would actually perform. Who would like this? It doesn't really work for walk around because there's kind of a lot to carry. You're carrying the voodoo doll, and you're carrying the burlap sack, and you're carrying the prediction and the pins. I don't know, maybe you could carry it all in like a pouch or a larger bag, but it kind of feels more like a parlor-ish type of effect, or maybe a table thing that you walk up and bring the stuff to. There's a couple of different components to this, and so it's not all just going to fit, you know, in your front pocket. So I would kind of think about how you would transport this and how this would work best for your presentation and style. Hey, that's everything I can say about letter V from Handy Altan. Of course, I want to thank Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it from your very favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. But wait, are you not getting enough magic orthodoxy in your life? Not getting enough of your very favorite magic reviews? Good news. You can join this channel. That's right. You can join Magic Orthodoxy for only $1.99 a month. $1.99 gives you access to 8 brand new videos every single month. 8 new videos that are unseen by the rest of the world. You will have exclusive access to them. Plus, if you join right now for $1.99, you'll get access to over 100 videos that are already in the membership section. That's right, 100 videos. What kind of content? Even more magic videos, top 10 lists, best of the year, head-to-head magic tricks, and my exclusive thoughts on performance and theory. 2 extra videos every single week, $1.99. Just scroll down to where it says Magic Orthodoxy. There's a button next to it that says Join. Click the Join button, and it'll walk you through a series of menus that'll hook you up and get you access today.